Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kenya and I've been going quite a long time. I'm so sorry about that. Welcome all the new viewers. I see the subscriber count is moving up so fast and I really appreciate every single one of you that have hit that subscribe button. And you like what you saw, so you hit the subscribe button. I appreciate that so much. So much love from here to you guys. This video is a little different. You guys are not used to seeing my face, but I thought that I would like to change it up a little bit and explain a little bit more before I just jump right into the video. So as you can tell by the title, I am going to attempt to make the foaming soap base from scratch. From my previous videos, you guys see I always use the pre-made one that I purchased from the supplier using the Stevenson brand, and it can become very expensive. I said, why not? Let me think. I like to formulate things. I like to try things out. I've seen quite a lot of videos where people are making the foaming soap base from scratch, and I have the ingredients sitting right here. So I'm like, why not try it out and see if I may like it? I'm like, I may like it. So let's see if it works. So here it is right here. It's been about 2 weeks since I've made this, and for the 2 weeks, I have literally been using this almost every day in the shower. This is it with just the fragrance and the oils and stuff, minus the sugar. Yeah, I just use this as my bath soap. This has been, I love it. I love it. Spoiler alert, I actually like it. Does that mean I will be switching to making my own? Not quite sure yet. I'm still testing it out. Yeah. Enough of me rambling. Let me go ahead and jump right into the video. Yeah. Jump into the video and show you guys how I make it, and I will come back at the end and do a little demonstration. You guys know I love doing demonstrations, and show you guys how well it foams up, and just show you what I've been dealing with for the last 2 weeks. All right. Now all you need to do is mix all of this. Just make sure all the powders submerge under the liquid, and just mix it up a little bit. I say about 1 to 2 minutes. Just play with it a little bit, and then we're gonna move over to the double boiling method. I would prefer the double boiling method than pouring this directly into a pot. We just want that stearic acid to melt, and I'm going to show you what I mean. If you've never dealt with stearic acid before, like out of all the ingredients in this mixture, stearic acid has the highest melting point, which means it takes the longest. So right now it's right here in the double boiling method, which is the cup is inside of a pot of water, and you see those little grains, those little dots. That's the stearic acid. That needs to melt, and all of these clumps needs to go. So once all of that is gone, then we'll be done. So I think it took probably about a good, on low, probably about 45 minutes to an hour on low for this to completely melt. And you can see the difference right here. You don't see any more of the stearic acid. Everything is just falling off the spatula really nicely. And you can move it off the stove. Now I'm just pouring it into my resting place, which is this bowl right here. It's best to put it in something where it can be sealed airtight. I wasn't prepared. I didn't have anything other than this right here to pour it in. This bowl does come with a lid, so that's why I just chose to use it. And again, this is just a test run, so it's not like making this for, business purposes or whatever. So yeah, so I'm putting it in there, and it needs to cool off. The last ingredient that has to go in this mixture is preservative. So I have to let it come down. The temperature is pretty high right now, so I need it to come down. For my preservative, it needs to come down to at least 120. I think between 125 and 120 for Optiphen. So that's what I'm doing right here, and I'm just gonna check on it periodically until it cools down. Right here, you can see how it's like thick, or it's starting to thicken up. The cooler it gets, the thicker it's going to get. And that's what we're looking for. We want it to get really, really thick as it cools down. I'm checking it with my temperature gun, and it's at 135. Still a little too warm for my preservative. So I'm just going to keep stirring a little bit, come in and check every like 5-10 minutes and see where we're at. Here is my preservative. Like I mentioned before, the preservative that I'm using is Optiphen, and I purchased mine from Nature's Garden. And yeah, I'm gonna weigh out my preservative, and for this measurement, the mixture measurement that we did before, 1% of the total amount equates to 0.2 ounces. Okay, 0.25. So that's the amount of preservative that I put in my mixture. And I'm going to continue stirring, bringing the walls down. And as you can see, it is getting super thick, and that's a good sign. So when I saw this, I was like, yay. Like, if you've dealt with the pre-made base before, like, you know what you're looking for. I want to make sure that preservative was blended in to this mixture really good, so I use my stick blender. Stirring it with your hand, I don't think that's good enough. So if you have, I think probably using like the hand mixer or this right here, the stick blender, would be way better than just stirring with your hands. Now I'm done blending. I'm just going to let it sit and let it continue cooling off completely. And as you can see, it's been about an hour and a half, and look where it's at. This made me so happy when I saw how thick this was. Some people say wait. I guess it depends on the size, the amount that you make. But I've seen some people say, wait, put it aside, wait a few hours for it to get, thick for you to use it, or even leave it for the next day. Mine's only sat for about an hour and a half. And right here, I just took out some to make for the video, and I put the lid on the rest of it and put it away. But I took out some right here into this cup, and I'm going to use it right now. It looks good enough to use right now, so we're going to try it out and see. Here is the measurements of what I'm using right here. Yeah, I just gave you a little percentage of what I'm doing. And if you want to try it out, you could go ahead and do it like that. But the oil of choice that I'm using is jojoba oil, and I use shea butter. First time using shea butter in the for the soap, foaming soap. I never used shea butter, so I wanted to try something out. Like I said, this is for me, testing for me. So I was like, let me try. I might start using it in my formula. So yep, shea butter and jojoba oil and fragrance. I did add more preservative, simply because I added some other ingredients, so I wanted extra protection for those ingredients, so I did add more preservative. And I'm using my hand blender to mix it around, loose it up, and yeah. I just chose a color off my out of my collection. This color did not go with the fragrance at all. I just wanted something bright enough for you to see, I think. Probably what it was. I don't know. But yeah, this is about it. I am very, very impressed with this. It's super thick. I love it. And I'm going to show you guys a little demonstration of how it works. So right here, I'm going to show you a little demonstration. Yeah, so I don't own a loofah. I wish I had one so I could show you like all options, loofah, rag, and just with your hands. But as you can see, the container that I put it in is literally, I filled this whole thing up and it's empty. Like I said, I really like it. I really do like it. I did not include any sugar in here. Okay, it was just the soap base and the other ingredients, no sugar. So I've just been using it as just a soap in my bathroom. Just yeah, just like this. I put it on my rag and I soap it up and I take a shower, and it smells amazing. Whatever fragrance that you put in there, it smells amazing. And I'm showing you like using with my hands. It goes on really, really nice and smooth. It feels so good on the skin. And it gets very soapy really easy. The more you use, the more sludgy it's gonna get. So I was just showing you just a little bit because I didn't want to make a mess. But yeah, just put it on your rag like that. Just rub it in, and then start taking a shower or a bath or whatever, and it works like a charm. Okay, just like the other pre-made bases out there. So I think this right here may go into be added into my business idea of what I may use this for. I don't know. I may continue. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say what I may do as of yet, but right here I'm showing you guys. See, I wish it wasn't so bright. Like I wish the camera quality right here was a little bit too bright. I'm sorry about that if you can't really see, but I was trying to show you, like, look at the water. Like it doesn't take much for the smudge to start appearing. But I do think I will be using this base. It makes sense. It's cheaper. Yeah. And I can control how much I want or need, or how fresh the batch is. Make it and make a little bit at a time. Yeah. Let me know, you guys, what you think about this. Look at the water, all of that such, just by that little bit that I used. It's amazing. Try it out. Let me know. And if I decide to add this to my shop, I'll let you guys know as well. Subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.